you can't bully yourself into the woman you want to be. Hi, hello, how are ya? Welcome back to Bitch You Can. I'm Amy, I'm your healing hype girl, and I am here this week to tell you, you can't fucking hate yourself into the woman you want to become. It don't fucking work. I tried it for decades. So let's talk about the old way of self-improvement. Probably the way you are doing it currently right now. And I know that's me down to a T before probably the last maybe 5 months, 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. But anyway, so the old way is terms of punishing yourself to become motivated, punishing yourself into confidence. It don't fucking work. It might work for a short period, but then you're in the start, stop, all or nothing cycle, start, stop, fucking viciousness that we see a lot. So, what I mean is, you know, when you say, I'll be happy when, I'll wear that when, I'll feel confident when. So essentially what you're doing is you're teaching yourself that you need permission to be able to feel those things. You need the permission. And you know what the fucked up thing is? You ain't ever going to give yourself that permission, because let's put it into perspective of, it's summer. Beautiful. It's summer. We're coming into, I mean, I don't look like I'm dressed for summer because it's currently raining. Because I've had to batch record. Because as you'll listen to this, I'll be in sunny Tenerife, so I'll probably be on my stories, strutting around in nothing but a pair of Crocs. No, I'm joking. It's summer. We're heading into the warm months. You're thinking about a holiday. Beautiful. You're thinking, I'll wear the shorts when. I'll wear that bikini when. I'll put this dress on when I lose this bit of weight. When my mum tum isn't out there, when I get in the gym again, when I eat better. You know, you set these expectations for yourself. So then you deprive yourself of actually proving to yourself that you do look fucking good. I am fucking confident. I'm spicy mummy hot tamale and I'm feeling fucking good. You're depriving yourself of that because what you're doing is you're setting a bar. You're setting yourself a bar, you're setting yourself a tone. You say, I'll do that when. But then the fucked up thing is, you might start doing these things. So say you start eating better, or you are going to the gym. So then you start meeting yourself there, and before you get to it, you go, I'll be happy when. You start doing those things. I'll be doing this. And you just keep setting the bar. Now, don't get me wrong. It's great to set the bar. It's great to set expectations for yourself and standards. And I'm a big believer in setting your fucking standards high for yourself in terms of holding yourself accountable to hitting your steps every day. Holding yourself accountable to drink that water. Holding yourself accountable to go to the gym. I think they're great habits, but they're habits to be worked at. They're not habits to be punished into. They are built on doing it small, gradual steps celebrated to get you there so that you meet yourself and then we go up again. We're giving myself the evidence, I'm giving myself the permission to then go there. But what you're doing is you're going, I'll be happy when you start coming up. Nope. It's like you're chasing your tail 24/7. So what you're doing is you're just shitting on yourself every day and you're giving yourself the evidence that you're not capable, that you're not confident, that you don't look good, that you shouldn't wear that dress, that you don't deserve to be in that bikini and feel good. That's what you're setting yourself because you are trying to punish yourself into confidence. It goes hand in hand with the all or nothing. You know, what you're going to start something new. And, you know, I'm using the gym as that's my new thing. I'm using the gym or eating or habits, but even things like, you know, your mindset. You could be like, oh my God, I'm going to journal, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to write my gratitudes, I'm going to go out in nature and I'm going to do movement every day. Those fucking 5 new habits, you might do that. Or like, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. to fucking top it all off to make sure I do it. I'm going to buy a walking pad. I'm going to fucking get a big bottle. I'm going to buy all the supplements, whatever. You try and do it all in one go. And it's an all or nothing. So you do it for a week or maybe 3 days and you think, yeah, this is my new life. I am that girl. Here we are. Then one day you don't do one snippet or you fucking fall off the wagon and then that's it. You're a piece of shit and you fucked it all up, so don't even fucking try. See? Told ya. That's that voice in the back of your head who's telling you can't do it. So you don't even give yourself the chance, darling. You don't even give yourself the chance. Why this doesn't work? So you might be thinking to yourself, oh, Amy, but that's how I've always done it. Why are you listening to this podcast? Why are you listening to this podcast? Because something hasn't clicked, has it? Something ain't feeling right. We're all in this healing together. And that's not me outing you, because literally same, honey. The reason it doesn't work is because that shame that you put onto yourself, and you might be like, I don't shame myself. No, you do. Every time you do these cycles, it's evidence of shame. Like, you shame yourself. Like, why have haters when you can hate yourself, right? No. So you shame yourself into that. It activates a threat response. Shame activates a threat response. So then what happens? Your nervous system goes into survival. Your survival brain then seeks avoidance and comfort. One or the other, or both. That's why your extreme routines of trying to put loads of fucking habits in one place rather than gradually build it, that's why it fails. That's why it doesn't work. That's why it's not sustainable. That's why you tell yourself you can never stick to anything. Because you create that loop. You create the shame response into survival and then comfort and avoidance. So that's why them crash diets, doing 8 million fucking habits before 5 a.m, old bodybuilder hustle culture vibes, the binge or restrict cycles and the burnout, that's where that all comes into play. Because your body isn't thriving under the punishment, right? Because it is punishment. I say that because you're like, no, I'm not punishing. No, that is punishment. You punish yourself and your body ain't thriving under it. It's fucking surviving. Your nervous system is under attack and it's straight into survival. If you're someone who is neurospicy on top of that, or you're someone who has layers of trauma added onto that, if you're someone who has fucking years of limiting beliefs or years of outside opinions that have shrunk you down, which, let's be honest, is fucking all of us go into one of them categories, if not all of them together, because I know you Huns are like me. Put that all together, you are back in survival mode and your body just goes into survival, and that's it. You're not thriving, you're surviving, barely. So let me just give you a little story. Obviously, you've heard the backstory. If you haven't already, please go back and enjoy all the episodes. You've heard my backstory. You know about me. You know where I'm at. You know where I've been. And this is the first time, so the last 5 to 6 months after my live event, when I took that breather and started putting into me, and I've done the mindset work, and now I've got my mind, my soul, and then my body is now coming into play. That's the first time in my life I've had those elements all in order. I've had them elements all working, all cylinders are firing, baby. We're going, we're working, we're cooking. Sweet Jesus, so nice. This is the first time in my life I've done that, because always, what it's actually come from is a place of hatred. I've always tried to build foundations on self-hate. So I'm actually, for the first time in forever, I can finally be free. So for the first time in forever, I'm actually trying, I'm building myself up, not because I'm trying to be someone else because I hate that version. I'm actually building myself up because I fucking love myself and I'm a vibe and I want to be so much more vibey. Like, this is great. I'm not building someone new out of hatred because I hate that version of me. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I know I deserve to feel good. I know I deserve to feel good. I know I deserve to fucking look good, which is subjective, by the way. Remember, what your idea is subjective in all of these things. So not only do I deserve to feel fucking good, I deserve to look fucking good. I deserve to be fucking good in all of my being, to actually be that version. Not because the current version or my 6 month ago version was a piece of shit. No, and that's the difference. That's where the difference has come in. And I've spoken to so many people recently. And I've always been an all or nothing girl. Again, neurospice, traumas, limiting beliefs, wiring. It's always been the way for me. And I know for so many of you it is as well. That I've been able to sustain this. I'm not doing it because I hate myself and I want to be desperately someone else, and then I just prove to myself that I can't fucking do that and I am just this worthless piece of shit. No, I'm not doing that anymore. It's coming from a place of I actually respect myself so much that, yeah, I fucking deserve to feel these things. I'm worthy no matter what, but I'm worthy and I deserve to feel good. I don't deserve to rip myself a new one every day, you know? Like, fuck her. It doesn't just come from me doing the fucking dump truck, you know? I'm just on a mission to build a dump truck. No. It's healthy. It's being healthy. It's eating and nourishing my body rather than either binge eating when, you know, fueling it with just crap to make me feel worse about myself, or restricting myself from food. It's moving with ease. It's keeping up with the kids. It's being energetic. It's feeling vibrant. It's feeling lighter. It's being able to dig deep and express myself. For me, it's peace, it's alignment, it's moving my body without punishment, it's eating without punishment. You know, it's all of these things that are like, used to be hardwired into my brain. It doesn't come from proving anymore. I'm not doing this to prove something to myself or anyone else. I'm doing it because I deserve it. And I know I deserve it. A goal reached through self-destruction is never fulfilling. And I know that firsthand because, you know, like I said, I've been in the gym since I was 15 years old. And I've done all sorts of fucking shit. And, you know, I've built the business. I've had the babies. I've had the marriage. Still got the marriage, I'm not divorced. I still, you know, had the wedding, the marriage, the house. All these things, you know, I've had the money. I got money. Gemma Collins. You know, I've had money. I've had really nice materialistic things. And I've also had fuck all. I've also been at rock bottom where I've had nothing. I can't afford my food shop. You know, I've been on very various modes of the spectrum. Like I say, I'm an all or nothing kind of gal. I have experienced so many different things. But what I will tell you is all of that came from self-destruction. All of it came from self-destruction, and it was never fulfilling. I was always on to the next. And I've done episodes on this before, but that's the reason why, is because everything comes from self-destruction or self-hatred, not out of love, you know, being worthy, because I want to, because I deserve to. It came from, you're a fucking piece of shit and you can't do anything fucking right, or let's do that to prove a point to someone else, rather than let me just do this to, you know, build evidence to me that I'm actually a great person and I'm actually lovable and I don't have to like punish myself to deserve any of these things. Because at the end of the day, who you become matters than any result could ever, like any physical result, right? Who I am becoming, because I am not fully become, but who I am becoming is more than any fucking gym selfie you'll see on my story. Because my goal isn't just building a body. My goal isn't to be the fucking Hulk or the fucking dump truck reversing beep beep. My goal isn't just those physicalities. My goal is the relationship I have with myself whilst I'm building it. It's teaching myself discipline. It's teaching myself that even on the days where I'm, you know, not doing everything and still doing something, like that's enough. And like, it's like I said, it's moving my body without punishment. It's fueling my body without punishment. It's not punishing myself by restricting myself from things because I don't think I'm worthy or deserve it. It's becoming the version of me that I can truly look in the mirror and think, you go, girl. I fucking love you. Like, you my girl. And I will be honest with you, the amount of times I'm now standing in front of the mirror naked, I'm like, oh, do you know what? Get it, girl. Get it, girl. You know, even I've still got cellulite. I've still got my stretch marks. Like, literally, Oliver went to me yesterday. I was like this. Like, I just eaten alone and I was bloated and I'm about to be on my period. And I was like playing the bongos on my stomach because I was about to get in the shower. So I was just standing in my pants and my gym top and I was like, and Oliver started giggling. And then he came up to me and he started doing it. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And he went, Nelly, do you know why mummy's got a squashy belly? Because she had us in there. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I said, yeah, come and have a pat on it. And then I said, look at all these lines. And I showed him all my stretch marks. And he went, yeah, look, Nelly, that's because we was in there. And he went, what are they then? I went, that's just where my skin stretched so much that it ripped. He went, oh, did it hurt? I was like, nah, mate, it didn't hurt. I was like, but I said, that's my constant reminder that I fucking built you. Like, I grew you. Like, you're my babies. You're the only two people on this earth that have heard my heartbeat from the inside. Like, that's so special. And, like, his little eyes, and Nelly was like, oh, and then they're on it. Whereas before, I'd be like, oh my God, don't stop it. And I'd cover myself up, or I'd be like, you know, before, if Oliver had done that, I have actually cried in the past. If Oliver's like gone, oh, mummy, squashy belly, and I've cried. And then he's like, oh, what the hell? And I'm like, not only teaching myself that that's safe, and like, do you know what? Yeah, fucking own it, bitch. Like, because I ain't perfect. Like, yes, I know I'm going to the gym, and yes, I know I post them selfies. I know that. And I know some people are like, oh my God, fucking fully yourself. No, do you know what? I'm just so proud of myself that I'm doing that. I'm so proud of myself that I can look at myself and not go, you fucking ugly piece of shit. Because that's honestly what I would say to myself every day. Every day I'd look at myself in the mirror. I'd avoid the mirror most of the time, but if I caught myself in the mirror, or I'd sometimes try and hide away from Luke, or if Luke goes, oh, darling, you know, well, hey, I'm naked or whatever, I'd be like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Stop looking at my, like, ugly fucking stomach, or stop looking at my tiny little titties, my empty sacks, like, pack it in. Where now I'm like, hell yeah, look at this bitch. Not because of physically what I'm looking at, because mentally I'm like, I'm a fucking golden nugget. Like, I am a spicy mummy hot tamale because I fucking feel it. Again, how you see yourself and how you see others, everything's subjective because everyone has a difference of opinion. But me looking at myself, like, I could seriously not look any different. But the discipline I've taught myself and the permission I've given myself to feel worthy, that's the difference. Like, that's the key difference. I don't know if I'm talking just fucking bullshit here, but like as though I'm just going on one, but that's actually the difference that I feel. So, Healing Girl homework. And you might notice these episodes are a little bit shorter. That is on purpose because I can't promise they'll stay short, but I'm trying to get more to the point. Some of you might be like, no, I like them longer, but I feel like the more bite-sized stuff, I mean, it's still going to be probably around 20-minute mark. I feel it's just better digestible stuff and more enjoyable. So let me know what you think about that. But anyway, okay, Healing Girl homework's a really simple one. And it's going to be very, very outing for you. So enjoy. Ask yourself this. Would I speak to the person I love how I speak to myself? The answer is going to be no. I know it. Because you're not an arsehole to people. You're just an arsehole to yourself. I know it. I know it because I was there. So ask yourself that. Then I want you to ask yourself, why is it acceptable when it's you? Get deep with it. Why is it acceptable for you to say that to yourself? Because I bet you, if I said to you, how you've just spoken to yourself this morning, or how you've spoken to yourself in the last 24 hours, go and say that to your best mate. Go and say that to your sister. Go and say that to your mum. Go and talk to them like that. Go on. You say, no way. Why not? Oh my God, I would never do that to them. Right, so why is it acceptable for you to speak to yourself like that? Why is it acceptable when it's you? I want an answer. I want you to come to an answer to yourself with that. Because that's deep. So yeah, let me know what comes up for you if you want to share. Like, you know, my DM's are always open, of course. Maybe just over on @AmyActivatedCoaching, because on the Bitch You Can page, I'm not as present over there. So yeah, just make sure, you know, my DM's are always open. You know, Hans, they're always open for you. So if you ever want to chat about your Healing Girl homeworks, if you ever want to dive deeper, just send me a message. That's what I'm here for. It's not a case of you needing more punishment. You need to create safety for yourself, consistency, compassion, standards, and self-fucking respect. The woman you are becoming right now on this journey, let me tell you, she's built through love, not fucking shame. That's why it's taken you so long to meet her, because all you're doing is shaming the old version of her. So she ain't gonna want to come and play. So she is built through love, not shame. Because, bitch, you can. So thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Give yourself some love and compassion, exactly how you would your friends and family. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.